Asteroid shocking impact about 12,800 years ago sparked extinction of humans and animals, and it could happen again, from what scientists claim. This is by James Bickerton of Express UK and also News Nation. We know that asteroids are small rocky objects orbiting our sun, and we're aware that an asteroid impact, if you see the video just before this one, about 12,800 years ago, caused the extinction of large animals across the world. The mammoths, the saber-toothed tigers, we even had camels in North America, believe it or not, and other animals, and also almost wiped out humans. Now, a scientist claims that the same kind of asteroid impact could happen again in the future. Well, look, whether we like it or not, we have objects coming at us, near-Earth object and asteroids from our own solar system. But recently we've had extraterrestrial interstellar objects coming at us. One was the Huma comet, the interstellar object coming at us in 2017. We saw that as it was leaving our solar system. And just a few weeks ago, basically August 2nd, an amateur astronomer found another interstellar comet, which we can see now if we point our amateur telescopes towards Mars, because it's in the orbit, it's in our orbit the path is between Earth and Mars. So that is an interstellar object. From what they say, there's going to be a lot more of those coming at us, because we seem to have an interstellar brown dwarf star with its planets around it at the edge of our solar system, and it's spouting out from its spirals at the end objects which are coming in at us. Now, how is that possible? It's so close to us that who knows what's happening. But from what the astronomers told us just a few days ago, we should expect a lot more of those. That's bad news, because comets are huge icy objects and they can create a lot of havoc, not only on our planet, but in our solar system. Now, these bodies can bring tsunamis if they impact us, asteroids as well, of course, shock waves, winds, catastrophic impacts that cause earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, tremendous earth changes. They have even caused pole flips in a matter of 6 hours. Now, it's said that it could be that at one point in time all life on Earth could be extinct by an asteroid or comet impact. It's called an extinction level event. Now, a lot of these impacts have caused volcanic eruptions that have caused volcanic winters because of their ash clouds, and also extinction level events from the toxic waters, gases, atmosphere, and also bringing in together with that ice ages. Now, it's shocking to hear this, but a car-sized asteroid slamming into Earth's atmosphere about once a year is what does take place, and we have hundreds of tiny dust particle meteorites coming in at us every day. From what the astronomers have told us, about 40,000 tons of space dust ends up on Earth. We can't see it, but it's here, and it comes from outside our atmosphere. Now, an asteroid large enough to threaten the existence of life on Earth arrives, they say, every few million years. And we have to be aware that an asteroid impact that took place 12,800 years ago sparked an extinction of large animals worldwide, as scientists claim. And they say that it's caused by asteroid impacts, and that these can happen again. According to Express UK, asteroids are believed to have hit the northern Greenland area, period of Earth's history known as the Younger Dryas. Collision triggered the global cooling of the climate that was felt in North America, South America, and Europe, and researchers in Africa believe the cataclysm contributed to a mass extinction of species at the end of the last ice age, the Pleistocene epoch. Now, it has to be noted that the discovery was published in journal Paléontologia Africana. Professor Francis Thackeray, anthropologist, University of Witwatersrand, Johannesburg, believes that the discovery supports the Younger Dryas extinction theory. He says our findings at least partially supports the highly controversial Younger Dryas impact hypothesis. And we need to explore more of this. Of course, we saw from our previous video, and you'll see the map, that most of the impacts that have been found, 120 at least worldwide, most of them of asteroid impacts have been in the northern hemisphere. It's because they believe that these comets or fragments came together and hit around that area, the northern hemisphere. If you'll see my video before this one, we actually found that Hudson Bay of Canada, if you watch, I have images from Google Earth. You'll see that it came from north, coming in, slamming southeast, and you even see some kind of an indentation, a land mass up towards the southeast of Hudson Bay. It's like where that main comet piece struck in there. So we have a lot of other impact sites. You can spot them out very easily from Google Earth. Basically, every lake that's round like that is, of course, an impact site. And if you watch the video before that one, you'll see a lot of details in there. But I'm happy to have found how Hudson Bay was created, because it has such a very round and beautiful shape. It just can't be, there must be some explanation to it. And we found that it's the impact site. It's from the Clovis comet. And of course that created havoc, as you can imagine, what happened to the pounding of the land there. And I will go into the geology, that I have to look into the Geological Society of Canada to find out what that area looks like geologically. Now, the asteroids in North America of the Younger Dryas, around the same time of the Clovis people, the early North American culture vanished from the records at that time. Similar disappearances took place, as we said, in Africa during that period, indicating the catastrophe was worldwide. The team of scientists believe that platinum deposits that were dug up in Wonder Crater, South Africa, support the asteroid strike theory, that it was worldwide. And if not only that, it was just not one piece or the fragments, it was 7 large pieces that struck worldwide. And with those 7 large pieces, of course, you had other debris and fragments coming in, which were not that small. Now, this matches similar deposits found in 28 other areas around the world, not just South Africa. The deposit suggests dust with high platinum content was thrown up 12,800 years ago, which could be consistent with powerful asteroid strike or comet strike. Now, temperatures on Earth plummeted between 12,800 BC and 11,700 BC, which could be connected to an asteroid impact. The study, published in Paléontologia Africana, academic journal, as we said, with Professor Francis Thackeray, part of the team behind this report, saying our findings at least partially support the highly controversial Younger Dryas impact hypothesis. We seriously need to explore the view that an asteroid impact somewhere on Earth may have caused climate change on a global scale. It could have contributed to some extent to the process of extinction of large animals at the end of the Pleistocene, after the last ice age. Asteroids have been blamed for other periods of multiple species extinctions. The Cretaceous Paleogene extinction event took place 66 million years ago. That was a dinosaur killer asteroid, as we know, and many others. This wiped out significant portions of species on Earth, the time including the dinosaurs. And comments on his research, Professor Thackeray says, we cautiously hint at the possibility that these technological changes in North America and on the African subcontinent at about the same time might have been associated indirectly with the asteroid impact with major global consequences. We cannot be certain, but a cosmic impact could have affected humans as a result of local changes in environment and the availability of food resources, of course, associated with sudden climate change. Famine, of course. November 18, 2018, scientists found a 19-mile wide asteroid impact crater in Greenland, and there is a speculation that this may be the asteroid that triggered the Younger Dryas. Well, it was not. I believe the main one was actually, as we see the huge size of it in Hudson Bay, and we saw other areas. Of course, Greenland is very close to Canada. Hudson Bay borders Quebec, and Greenland borders Quebec, as we know. So it's not that far, because all the sprinkling went everywhere of the debris and other fragments of this thing. So you can imagine what took place. Of course, you would have had mass extinctions of animals and wildlife and sea life. Of course, you would have had another ice age because of the volcanic ash. It also burnt up the whole of the northern hemisphere, the North America, because the chemists and the paleontologists found soot from wildfires in huge layers of sediment, proving that all this soot came from fires. Amazing, amazing. I'll leave links below for you for this. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.